I don't even know where to start looking for everybody.
Hi, Hammer.
Oh my gosh. Oh no. Oh, beans. It's bloody helter-skelter.
You think I know directions?
I am anxious to get back into Silent Hill with the tank controls. It was certainly something. Have you tried looking everywhere? That's usually where everybody is.
Another meeting that I am interrupting. Oh gosh, those people that interrupted us, they've given me interruptivitis. He's trying to tell her cute stories about mermaids and shit. Oh, fuck.
Do you know about the Legend of the Mermaid?
No. Please tell me about it.
Time to break up their kiss too. Mm-hmm. The king of some country is gazing out over the waves of sea and thinking his life is hollow, just like the vanishing bubbles. Everything looked like that because the king didn't know true love. Under the waves, the mermaid was thinking the same things while gazing at the clouds in the sky.
Oh my. And what happened to the two of them?
Dart the interrupter.
Mm-hmm.
Would you like to know?
That's why I asked, dipshit.
This is a secret story, handed down only within the Serdio royal family, so that I cannot tell you anymore. What a piece of shit! Oh, I'm sorry, I can't go on.
Oh, you are teasing me. But I am having a fabulous time. I don't notice the passing of the time when I'm with you talking. I completely zone out. I'll look over at a clock and see that an hour has gone by. I suppose my mind really is somewhere else when you keep talking at me and try and get me into microtransactions to hear the rest of your story.
I knew it, you are here. Is something wrong? I'm just the interrupter now. Can't tell you anymore. Oh. We'll reconvene later. Wow, okay, she did not say that, Luna. What? Who said that she did? Just eat raw chicken. As long as it's processed enough, you'll be fine. I know from experience. The party is starting soon, so I'm calling everybody down. It's already that time. Unfortunately, I have to leave you.
When can we meet again?
When the stars fill the sky. Just fucking say nighttime. Look at Oriange over here.
Oh my god!
You could just say tonight. I'm only 15 years worth of gummy candy. It's got a deep bowl full of candy now.
Ooh, holy heck. I love a gummy. Haven't had one for ages. At the party? Pip pip. I still cannot believe it has been 6 months since I fell off the horse.
Oh yeah, that painting's different now. Weird. Princess Emily is no longer behind the portrait.
Where could she be?
Enjoy the tummy ache, Trim. Damn it, Aru.
Thank you for follow.
You gotta be flamboyant sometimes. Oh yeah. This statue is in the shape of the stars. It is not surprising in a country that believes in stars. Other countries don't believe in the stars. Today we learned about the universe. God, the lore building, it is so intricate and good. I'm too sarcastic sometimes, like, I'm having a good fucking time, okay? I feel the need to press it every time I'm being too much of a sassy bee.
Hi. Can't believe Princess Emily doesn't want to come to the banquet.
What is the shape of the stars? Probably the next John Green novel. I guess.
Everyone will be like, a sequel to The Fault in Our Stars?
He'll be like, no. This time, it's told from Ansel Elgort's point of view.
The room for moon divining. Wow. Stars are flat. Wake up, sheeple. Oh. You've even removed the danger from the Elisa Bay. You are Tiburo's heroes. Aww. You can't travel incognito anymore. Everyone's just like, a hero, a hero. Nah, this time it's told from the point of view of his unlit cigarette. Oh. Ugh. Bitches are still like, you should read Looking for Alaska though. And I'm just like, I just don't know when I'll be able to summon the willpower, frankly. Why did it have to be Fault in Our Stars was the one? Right, at the start of the stream, I was all like, yeah, it's so hard to like get someone to read a book that they're not interested in. If it's a film or a show, you can at least put that on in the background and you know, they'll just kind of absorb it through osmosis, maybe. Some infinities are bigger than other infinities, Moth. For fuck's sake. Isn't that one super old by now? Yeah, it should be. It's what, 15 or something? Probably? Nah. 12? 13. What's the most boring book you've read, Luna? Any one that I've unfinished? I mean, okay. So the one that is listed on my Goodreads as unfinished is fucking... What's it called? It's got a stupid long title as well. It was really awkward. It won all these prizes. It was like... Oh yeah, if you really liked Firefly and all of these other ragtag, cute, almost slice of life space things. Actually, none of them mention slice of life. They mention shit like Firefly and my brain. It's something like The Long Way to a Small Angry Planet. It was so fucking boring. Felt really awkward and guilty about it, but I just felt like I was sold something that it was not. And even if it was sold to me as what it is, I'd have just been like, incredible. Pirates came along, and you still managed to make it boring. Hello. 12 to 15 sounds right. I remember back in my forum days, there was someone who's named Alaska because of it, and that was a good 10 years ago. It's a book that I had to read for school about this main character that made the very poor decision engaging with this horrible person and was surprised that he was a horrible human being. That sounds like quite a few things. 16 years old. It came out in 2006. Oh my god.
That's alright. Even Fault in Our Stars is like, what? Getting on for 10 years old. Maybe it's 8 years old. 7. 9. It's getting on for 10 years old.
God, time flies.
10 years, yes! Oh my god. To be fair, just the last 10 years have obviously been very fucky on account of the fact that we've sort of missed 3 of them. January 2012. Good gravy. Tomorrow we should all be 60 years old. Oh fuck, I hope I can get my beard grown in time. I think the only book I can remember I stopped reading was Don Quixote, not because it was bad, because the way it was written gave me a headache. Yeah, right? Like, certain books, it's like, oh, it's a classic, though. And it's just like, yeah, I'd really rather read the SparkNotes version. I'm not nerd enough to give a shit about analysing it and stuff, so I'm just like, yep, that sure do be historically significant.
Sven! What are you playing? It's Legend of Dragoon! How are you today?
To complete the trilogy of books of his that are recommended, An Abundance of Catherine's was also 2006. Oh yeah, you had that on your shelf at uni. What are we talking about? Oh, she's stargazing in the daytime.
A fabulous man.
She sighed. Ah! What the heck? Peeping on her stargazing.
Oh, Dot! Since when have you been here? How may I help you? Everyone is looking forward to attending the party tonight. Of course I am too.
PS1's the best old school RPGs. This has been an absolute feast for the senses in terms of environment. Is he going to tell me to go to bed? He's going to... Yeah, he still says it.
Go to bed. Go to bed. Oh, okay. Well, there was no one up here that we could gather back into our party. We must collect our friends wherever they have gone. Or else how will we become the Rat King? This is what I've said that JRPG characters become, because of obviously the way that they animated it to have everyone be absorbed into the leader's body. I never watched the film. Oh, it just made certain scenes even worse. Oh, sorry, Paper Towns, my bad. I remember everyone getting really cross that Cara Delazagna was cast as, what's her name, Margot? I don't fucking know. I never read it, and I never watched the film, but such was the rage of everyone. An enormous telescope. That she was cast for that because everyone was like, what the fuck? You said that she was a plain Jane kind of gal and Cara Delazagna is a model. I'm like, that's fair. That's fair. But I did? Did I? I don't fucking remember it. Did I fall asleep? It just looked like the music video for Complicated, but I was supposed to believe that the boy loved her or something. I can't believe. I guess we just don't talk about Cara Delevingne. That's what I've always called her, Kyle. I don't think you did fall asleep, actually. Maybe not physically, but mentally. Complicated Love, yeah. No, I mean Avril Lavigne's music video for her song Complicated, where she's with her little rebel friends. She rides up in on a skateboard or something, and she's like, hey, wanna crash the mall? Okay! And then the music video is just them being hooligans. It was like that. Well, that's your decent state, mentally asleep. What? My decent state is always. Oh? Nope.
Where's everybody hiding?
Oh, default. Immediate cutscene.
Ooh. I am a hero. You would laugh at me. Hmm? I laughed now. I did laugh. Not quite as emo as I thought. Shiny! Since I have started to wear this choker, I've not laughed for years.
I didn't even realize that she had that on. See, greater character detail for certain moments. It would be cool. But I get that they have the limitations. Yeah, me too.
It was worth the wait.
Oh, you're here. Aw, he knocked anyway. What a lad. Who doesn't? Who doesn't indeed? I'm here to tell you that the party's starting.
It'll be a fun party.
Oh, that was quick. Cutie. I love Rose. Did the game actually knock too, or did you do that? The game knocked. I didn't know when he was going to arrive. For a moment, I wondered if we were still in a cutscene. Let's try the training room. Maybe Congo will be there. Just, I guess. I don't know. He was there! Wow, I think I've got to know my friends really well. Becky! Hey! How's your day been? Congo has friends. Friends of different species. Not bad. Not bad. Jesus, Doc, get out of the fucking way! Oh my god.
See, you could just see it coming a mile off sometimes when accidents are about to happen. Now, if they had proper health and safety procedure, that wouldn't have happened. I'll get my clipboard out for that.
Hey! Don't do that. Multicultural.
That's what I should say. Did you hear Kongo speaking? Not really. By the way, the party is starting. Oh, hooray! Oh my gosh.
Party starting. Please find all your friends as soon as possible. Okay. Pretty.
Oh my god, the floor's so nice and everything's so pretty. Oh, what the fuck? Oh my god. You consume the big fella.
Nom nom.
Oh. Oh, this will be Mary then.
Just a peek is fine. I want to see the party food.
We are not going. Oh shit. No wait. Who's we? Oh, I don't know who the second is. Ooh. Ah.
That is eating. Come on, please get out. You're delaying the preparation.
It was Hashel. Oh, silly me. I was like, who's left?
Mr. Dart, please stop them. Wars never choose their time. You have to eat whenever you can. That is a basic understanding for a warrior. You want to eat too, don't you, Dart?
The party is starting soon.
The party is starting soon. You can eat as much as you want then.
I hope so. The last time Princess Fakily, part of her horrible manners to let everyone know that she was a fake princess, was to just eat loads. But I respect that. Rip Lennis, I didn't want to kill you.
Is that true?
Why didn't you say so?
Because it was common sense, you nerds.
I'm here to tell you that.
Come, let's go.
Aw. Everybody is here.
Everybody, Dart?
I guess Shana got absorbed as like the first of our Rat Kingness, but I missed it. I thought she'd buggered off somewhere.
Oh no, why is it making me choose the party? I'm anxious.
Oh. Well, I don't know. We can leave Shana in. It'll be fine, I'm sure. Oh.
By the way, she was saying something about dresses, but where should we go? We have to ask Libria about it.
I know where she is. In the dress room, where the dresses are. I may have seen this part because I don't remember it. I just forgot. That's fair. So much happens. So quickly. So freaking bam, 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 bam. Like, there's a little bit of a love triangle in a way that is also, like, dramatic irony that Dart doesn't know that Rose seems to have some kind of affection for him. You know what I mean? Oh, my therapist wants me to stop listening to things at night unless they're like ambient noise, and I'm like, you're having a laugh, right? Well, I get it. You know, this is the awkward thing that we've said for years, is that, yeah, it's, apparently not actually great that we do that. But that's just kind of become a thing. And you're worse than me for it, you know? If a show stops, it won't wake me up. If a show stops, it'll wake you up, and then, yeah.
Forgot our mighty hero.
Wait, it's not right? Yeah, apparently, it's quite disruptive for, like, your flippin' normal sleep cycle or something, but I don't know. I don't know. Sleep is a funny thing, and you know what's also funny? Our capitalist society. Like, literally, it's you can read books from 100 years ago, just 100, where they talk about the second sleep that naturally happens, and also light, especially the blue light. I mean, that's being kind of like marketed more and more now. The idea that you should have like your phone and stuff, if it's actually nighttime, like have a little thing so that the screen is red and not blue. Anyway, bottom line is, apparently a human's natural sleep cycle, without, you know, having to set alarms to be awake at a certain time, and like without then constantly kind of like flooding your brain with blue light, is that you'll go to sleep for about 6 hours, I think.
Oh, Jesus, I'm not saying this to you, Saber. Calm down. It's okay. I'm distracted now. Stop bloody tagging me. Yeah, I read that apparently studies are then looking at the fact that it's, with that cycle in mind and that lack of, modern day influences. Apparently we sleep for like, something like, I don't know, 4 hours, and then we naturally wake up, feel very awake, and then sleep again for a little bit. Apparently. Yeah, 2 chunks.
Capitalism said that's not efficient enough.
Mm-hmm. And also, you know, there's that thing I think they call revenge procrastination, so we want to sleep even less, because we're like, no, I've been fucking working all day, I want to do something I enjoy. I can sleep without the noise, I just like having a lullaby-like thing to have on in the background. Yeah, like, white noise is enough for me. I don't like it, though. Mostly it's the thing of I need the distraction from whatever the fuck I'm thinking, because it's not usually good things.
It seems everyone's here. Miss Shauna, Miss Rose, and Miss Mary, please come this way. You have to change into the dresses.
We didn't have to do this last time.
Dresses? You're talking about us? Yes, I am. Princess Emily and Princess Lisa insist.
Good for you. Oh, man.
No thanks.
It's not like you.
I'm a dancer. I can't dance well in those dresses.
No thanks for me either. I feel naked without my sword. Wear a dress and a sword. Then you will truly be the most obviously gay party member.
Please wait in the living room. I'll come and take you there later.
Oh. So I always come back to go to sleep in the middle of the day for 1 to 2 hours. It's like, it's hard to learn to nap as well, though.
Oh, everything's ready. Please proceed to the Chamber of the Sun.
Wow, Gandalf was getting confirmed. Wouldn't part an old man from his walking stick.
Oh, biscuits.
Anyway. Ah, yes, my lesbian cosplay. Literally just a dress and a big-ass sword. Maybe not a big-ass sword. Skinnier one.
And that's why they call him Gandalf the Gay. Mm-hmm. That's the one.
This banquet is to honor the 7 heroes who saved Tiburoa. Please enjoy yourselves to the utmost. Ah.
You'll share in the brain cell there.
Yeah. What about it? Oh my god, I do need food. If we're just banqueting... Oh god, this reminds me of the last banquet I attended. Flashbacks to Yuna chugging the wine like it's no one's business.
He asked me to marry him.
They're dancing without their foot moving. Holy heck, wait until you see the moves on Harry. Silent Hill is going swimmingly. Aww. Mary, please. You could have done that in any dress. Pathetic. Now we all look like scrubs. God's sake. That's actually eerie as heck. I agree. It's inches from the melancholy creepiness of flippin' Anastasia when she's got all of the memories of all the people dancing around her. Damn, I love that movie. I've lost my last brain cell in a pile of weeds. Oh no. It's impossible to spin in a dress. They're notorious for denying dancers spin. Yeah, it's very well known.
They're so gaudy and impossible to move in. Thank you, Noodle. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it.
I'm gonna have a spot of lunch.
and then we will reconvene at the banquet. I mean, it's a banquet. I feel like it's an appropriate time for a spot of lunch. And a time for a spin. Lead by Meru's example. I will be back in, 10 minutes or so, I guess. However long it'll take for me to just, shovel food in my mouth. Like Princess Fakerly.
Save.
I can't save. Can I? Can I? I feel like I should be able to, but no, they don't give me a little save point here.
Very frustrating.
Mary's in mood, and I love it. There she goes.
Whee!
What did you do to Shauna? What did I do? Do? I didn't do anything. No Shauna here.
Yeah, you said that! I was like,
Oh, we're all here. Holy shit! No! What is happening? He was all like, I don't think of you as a little sister. And he forgets that she's not in the party? At the party? For the party? By the party? No.
Jesus.
Kongo toll. Kongo doesn't see from here. Where is she? Where is she? No Shauna yet? No Shauna yet? Plot. Oh my god. Oh, who dat?
Mr. Dart, wait for us. You must be Mr. Dart. I'm dying to hear your story. Oh, excuse me, but monopolizing him is not fair. Please let me hear your story too. I would like to know more about you. Oh, I didn't flirt with him, so I spoke to him first.
Oh my gosh. She was moved to another castle. Blimey.
Oh, you must be Mr. Hashel.
I'll take care of things here. Why don't you go and enjoy yourself with Shauna? Hashel's in. Hashel's like, hooray. Some affection from some younger ladies. Oh, no, sorry. He's talking about me and Shauna. My bad. At least tonight you have time to make use of the time you two are together. Thank you. Enjoy, Hashel. The Perky Dance by Miss Meru is very entertaining. Oh my gosh.
Giggles, thank you so much.
500 LunaMoth hearts.
Thank you so much for the 500 bits. That's so generous. I was not prepared. There was no preamble. Thank you.
I like Perky dances too. Fiendish. Flippin' Perky dance. Wow. Do you think people would be impressed if I did that? Literally ran a solid 2 meters or something.
Whee!
I'd be so fucking dizzy. Are you enjoying yourself? Yeah, babe. XOXO. Let me hear about your great success story later.
There's one way to find out. Oh.
How about you, Dart? Where do you join in the dance? Oi, Meru. Give it a rest. You're making me dizzy. Are you enjoying yourself?
Yep, it's fun. Are you gonna dance too?
I'll try. I want to show willing. I'll try.
Right on.
Oh, Jesus. Here she goes. Oh. Jesus Christ. This is better than ever.
Where's Shauna?
I don't know. God's sake, Dart.
Go look for her. She should be waiting for you. Come on, go.
Aww. You are the star of the night. We are just serving as a backdrop. Alright, Jesus. Humility.
Where is you? Thank you so much for 9 months. Thank you. I hope you enjoy your ad-free viewing. And it's a 9 month. Got a new badge.
That dance speed would dislocate my everything, right? Mr. Dart, please enjoy yourself like Miss Meru. She's having a great time. Miss Shauna should be already here. Where is she? I wonder where Miss Shauna could be. Sven!
Swain_Logan Dex 200. Choo choo.
Thank you so much! Sven kickstarted the hype train. Choo choo. Oh, cute! I was being really blind for a second. I'm like, what is that? What are these? What is this bubble wrap emote? Get that scam train going. Get it going. Thank you.
Dresses in starlight are not enough to illuminate a girl.
What do you mean?
Just one word is enough. A kind word from a loved one. That makes girls glow.
Hecky bubbles. Oh, sup, nerd?
I cannot thank you enough. Your distinguished achievement will be passed down from generation to generation here in Tiburoa.
Wow. Amazing.
What you talking about?
I have to go to Mil Ceso with Dart.
I'm eavesdropping. Holy shit. Oh my god, this romance, it happened so fast.
I can't believe he's abandoned Lavitz like this. I guess it's time to move forward. I've seen people move forward in less time, to be honest. I'll wait for you. I'll wait for you forever.
Emily, well said. The future of Serdio and Tiburoa is shining like the sun.
Thank you so much for 6 subs! Thank you so much! Jesus!
Sagittarius and Renz and WT
And Stoltime Reinbach III, and Nutflugel, and Aerith Kibel. Thank you so much! Choo choo! Lizzie, hello! How are you? Oh my god, I need some water. Thank you so much. They're not Jesus, they're Catholic giggles. Wow, yeah! You're welcome, Lemon Munch. Lemon Munch wings. It will follow me forever. Thank you so much. I'm okay. I'm a solid okay. I feel a little bit wavy, but I'm definitely better than I was yesterday. I need to get a glass. It's not ladylike to drink from the bottle. Cunning! Hello! Oh my gosh. We saw a character earlier, we were like, is that Ian? We were only being bullies, just because he was like,
plants are amazing.
how are you? How was your day? Oh god. Are you still in Final Fantasy VI, Lizzie?
Camel tea with some honey and is great.
I wanted to reply. I was having my lunch and I was like, do I have time to respond to all of these lovely responses that people have kindly said about? I need to get more tea. Like, definitely the tea and honey. But yeah. I just keep getting worried about it because as much as I'm all like, I'm kind of brain dead and I can't think of anything to say, I still do find an awful lot to say, and I do say it kind of fast and I just go on and on for many hours. So I'm like, I should look after myself. Especially, I think, because I've been playing games again where I'm actually doing voices on top of that. So, you know, that's another reason that I'm getting a little bit more like, I don't know, I feel like maybe I am feeling the strain. Oh, fuck. I'm still on the Final Fantasy VI. Yes.
If you don't know Liz, you should go follow and then you can meet. You can watch Final Fantasy VI. One of the best Final Fantasies that there is.
I can't wait to meet Ian in VOD form. Work was slow. Mobile Twitch is making me a minute behind, so I'll be here properly in a spell.
In a spell. Okie dokie.
I believe love is the only entity that never changes over time.
Wow, Albert. I don't believe that. Jesus. Look at this boy. What a naive little chap. How you find Dragoon? It's one that I've always wanted to try but found intimidating. I hope you're enjoying it. No, I wouldn't say it's intimidating. The only thing that has popped up as a minor issue for me is that the combat can be very slow because the animations are very slow. So sometimes in areas where I've got a little bit... Oh dear. We're good. I tipped over the bubbles for a second, but we're good. I didn't actually leave it open like I usually do, so there wasn't spillage. Areas where I get a little bit turned around on myself and all lost and such. It's the same as Final Fantasy. Every time there's an area that I can't tell what's where and where I'm going, and there's a lot of random encounters in between that, it puts me off, especially with streamer brain going on. But yeah, I wouldn't say that it's difficult either. There's been the odd fight it's built up a lot. All of the early stages, if you play Final Fantasy, like, not even then, it just they're very easy to fight bosses and all of that. It's only been a couple so far, but I feel like the game gives you everything you need. You know, if you're missing some items, there's definitely an item shop nearby, all of that stuff. But yeah, it's been really fun. Some of the dialogue's been so silly. Vero!
One of my cheered X100, my in-depth butterfly of Luna. She is simply a cutie.
Did you just call me a fucking butterfly? Vero, thank you so much. Oh god. I love TTS auto mod. You're my in-depth butterfly. Are you my in-depth parrot? Is that the equivalent? No, it shouldn't be. Like a dinosaur or something. Because I'm not a butterfly, I'm a moth. How are you doing today? How are you doing today, Vero?
Need to drink more of my waters.
Maria will tell me off. See, all of you, for so long, you've been all like, drink your water, Luna, and I've been like, no.
Thank you so much for Scam Train. Thank you. I am monkey. Monkey.
Yeah, sex-based term. You'll never guess what popped up as a sex-based term earlier. You know, I'd love to tell you, but I've actually immediately forgotten. It was a funny one, though. It was a, Oh, it was herpes! Yeah, because we were talking about chickenpox. And shingles and the like. Noodle, no! Oh god. I'm alright, very chill day so far. How are you? I am much better than I was yesterday. I'm on the up and up. Stop! The wrath of auto mod! For goodness sake!
Luba, you better be drinking water or I swear. All I said is Maria guilted me.
She didn't even guilt me. She's just like, you just gotta drink water most importantly for your throat. I'm like, oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. I don't look at analysis and go, that's lewd. I knew what it was immediately. Although I was surprised, often Nicole, the TTS that I have, she does this funny thing where she'll go for the word that she wants to censor and say something like butterfly or kittens or rainbow, but she'll still then say the rest of the word, so usually it would be something along the lines of rainbow assist. I'll get you for
No, Dan, for God's sake. No.
I actually drink warm water all the time during a stream, like lukewarm. I feel like it's not warm enough. It needs a little bit of heat to it. Thanks, Taylor. I like how you didn't do that quickly or anything, so now that message has just popped up in chat. Right there. You waited like a full 2 minutes. For God's sake. No, Taylor, you fiend. I was stuck for so long. Oh yeah, God. I was so focused on the anal, I just didn't spot the herpes up above it. I need to make that a feature. Not to get permitted not to have messages newly permitted pop up. Even though it does make more sense normally, I suppose. Automod is wild. It's gotta be. It's one of the things that on the sign-up form for the Women's History Month, with that on Twitch, it was like, you gotta have your Automod on the highest settings. And I'm like, okay. Okay, let's see what chicanery we shall experience this month. There should just be a, okay, you took 5 minutes. We're very sure the conversation's moved on from this now. But the comedy.
And distance makes the love grow deeper.
I cannot watch this anymore.
What's he gonna? What's up?
What's wrong? You have a long face?
If you are looking for Shana, she is not here.
Thank you. I'm sorry for interrupting your moment, Albert. Well. Who else do I have left to ask? Oh, hello.
Mr. Dart? Miss Rose needs you. This way.
Okay. Was there anyone else? Well, I hope not, because I'm off. Farewell. A motorcyclist either just complimented my shirt or called me a rude word, and I couldn't hear which. Oh, let's choose to believe it was the compliment. Doesn't the sea look beautiful? Oh, God. I love the sea and the stars when it's all artistically done to be in nice shades of blue. Rose? The former? I don't know that kind of mer. About a Falmer, or a Bosmer, or a Dunmer. I'm sorry, I suck. Anyway, I am but a gamer.
Dart, why are you procrastinating like that? You want her to catch a cold or something? Making her wait all night like that?
When I was a goth, I had a long coat with buckles on, and the guy in a van yelled "Gimp" at me. That sounds about right. Just countryside things. I didn't know what a gimp was for the longest time. It was American Horror Story where I finally found out. I was like, oh. Just thought it's just a general insult. I don't like how many things that I just assumed were general insults I later found out at different dates were, you know, racist or ableist. And I'll be like, oh, cool. Run away. Well, that's his problem. People watch funny things on their phone all the time. Speaking of, check your TikTok DMs.
She's over there.
Oh, I'm glad Rose has eyeballs. Wow, she's the one person who put a dress on in the end. Oh, that's sneaky.
What the fuck is so beautiful?
The scenery, the dresses, you know. Like, no wonder she didn't stand out. Sorry.
You look beautiful.
Well, she did a little curtsy. Thank you. But it's all thanks to this dress. She's the best looking person here.
It's not true.
Oh, the back's quite nice though.
Wow! Make a wish! Look, a falling star.
There's lots of them. Jesus. I'm gonna have so many artifacts wash up on my beach tomorrow.
The other ladies were just playing wing woman for her. Good job, ladies. Aw, love them.
I wonder if my wish will come true.
It will.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, the love triangle. Where has it gone?
Because I wish the same thing. World peace.
Oh my god.
It was so sudden in the end. Jesus.
Do you want to save now?
Yeah. It's the best way to make this moment last forever. Falling star, I better go hatch it.
Oh yeah, oh no. I did use different save files. Oh my god, there's love it!
Notice me. Take my hand.
Oh fuck, how many files we got? 15? Yeah, you can do this one. Yeah.
Oh yeah, the dead guy.
No! I mean, yes. But you know. But you know. Oh. Well, shit, there it is. Please insert disc 3.
Oh god. Give me a moment. Just gonna do a little fiddle, don't worry about it. Fucking can I just do the freaking What did you all have for lunch? Out of interest. No one? Anyone? For God's sake. Mm-hmm. There we go. Boop. Boop.
But I did.
There we go.
I love hardware.
Incredible precision. Mm-hmm. Imagine being imprecise with your disc insertions.
What's a recipe for disaster?
Greg's! Yes. Rice and veggies, always a winner. Yes, there's 4 discs. Hello. Sorry. No, I didn't already answer. I missed it with my... Oh my gosh. All of these little houses look like, I don't know, blobby skulls. Fate and Soul?
About halfway through now. I'm so proud of you.
Aw, thank you. Yo! Jesus, this ship is scary. I'd be like, can you get off my ancient drywall? There's the smell of blood around this place. What? Really? It looks so nice and it's got moss and I'd like to hang out here. Even though it looks a little bit cultish. I don't know why. Maybe it's the roundness. Maybe like corporate aesthetics that have found their way into like every flippin' main social media monopoly. It's made me scared of whiteness and roundness. It's like Wall-E or something, you know? It's not bad at all. Don't know why I thought it was 3. Nah, 4. Vegan ham and cheese baguette and a vegan roll.
Oh, that sounds lovely.
Were they heated as well?
It's been a long time.
Have you been here?
Yes. Well, I'm very popular, that's why.
Suspicious. Congo cross sea, first time. First time! Yeah, Congo! I'm so proud. Oh yeah, Fernie! I completely forgot that's what it was called. Fernie, the water city. This port is the front door to Mil So. Anyway, I wonder why Lloyd revealed his destination to us.
Why indeed.
I'm still like, are Meru and Lloyd related? They both have the white hair. Will we find Claire? We do not know. I still don't know. Whatever he wants, this will be the end of it.
I agree. For the sake of the victims so far, it's not only that. In order to prevent there being new victims, we have to stop Lloyd.
Sven, what?
Oh, hi, Kayla.
No, I'm not. Sorry for the confusion. It's too early for the departure anyway. Oh god, the water effects in this game. I love them so much. When they gave us those flooded ruins, my little heart, it fluttered. They're siblings for sure. Gotta be, they both got the white hair. Oh my gosh, maybe we'll get to sail or something. It's been a while since we've been on a boat. Whoop.
Because of the incident, the sales of items has increased a lot. I don't know if I should be happy or sad.
The incident? Oh my gosh. I can't believe that Russia and Ukraine is affecting this too. Whoop. Everything says Fernie the Water City. These are just knick-knack souvenirs. I love a knick-knack souvenir.
Whee. They're awesome, right?
Who's the they?
Whee. Hello.
If you visit the country, the royal capital Leningrad and the Crystal Palace are must-see. Ah, but I'll never see them, because you're in my bloody way! Ah! No, wait, there we go.
Hello.
Welcome to Fernie. This place is warm because of the warm currents, but if you go inland, it becomes suddenly cold. Jesus. Unheard of. Can't imagine such a thing.
What's occurring? Hello?
Resident Knight Harris. Oh, whoa. Seems to be all of us now. I'll explain the strategy. We have to overcome the white wolf called Kamoy that lives in the Evergreen forest between this village and Leningrad.
Did you call us just for that?
Not only that, a boy from the village, Teo, disappeared in the Evergreen forest. That sounds familiar. I think there was a character in Chrono Trigger that had like a similar sounding name. And he was promised to be more significant than he was, or something like that. I can't remember. Strategy is simple. All of us will beat the bushes all over the Evergreen forest. This is a job for Link. I promise a 5 times larger prize for the one of you who defeats Kamoy. Promise the same for the one who saves Teo.
It'll be me! I'm itching to do it.
I'm smelling a werewolf story. Ooh.
Hello.
Bulges. I mean, serious story for serious people. Who are you? I've never seen you before. You look like you have a chance, but I'm getting the prize. Don't ever disturb me. You scared out of your wits and dumbstruck? Cut it out. We have to cooperate or we cannot overcome Kamoy. Huh. I love the names. Although we still haven't found a player. Unbelievable. I'll let you know when we start. Until then, you have some free time. You're dismissed.
Oh.
Humph.
I will buy this and that with the prize. Haha. Haha. It's just one wolf. I'll shoot it with my arrow. I've got a feeling it shan't be as black and white as that. It's just the feeling that I've got.
The water's so pretty! Should have a counter for that every stream.
It was 3 years ago Teo brought back an injured wolf cub. That wolf is the camel we're talking about?
Oh, maybe it's not a werewolf story.
Now we cannot imagine it, but although Kamoy is a wolf, it was very affectionate to people.
Aww. Aww, baby. We're gonna have a born free type scenario. You remember that film with the lion? I think it was the only time I ever heard the name Elsa before Frozen came out. 2013. What a year. What a curse.
Hooray!
Whoop.
Hello?
Boat renting man. I'll be right with you. Here's the license for the boat. The mayor gave us an order to rent the boat to warriors. For free. Wow. Warriors? Well, you are the warriors who came to overcome the wolf, aren't you?
Yeah, sure.
Yes, we are.
You look fishy, though. Oh, he knows. We're full of shit. Oh, or maybe we're just fishy. I cannot give it to you because something is fishy about you.
That's really fucking rude. Oh my god.
Had a classmate named Elsa. She got made fun of because of Frozen a lot. Oh, yeah. I wouldn't have been able to help myself out of habit. If ever I wanted her attention, I'd have been like,
Elsa?
oh, the fishy people. I'm not a fish person! No. No. Oh. With that huge bow?
Yes, it is the Queen Fury.
Well, wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 7?
Could it be the famous Darton companions who conquered the sea dragon in Lisa Bay?
I guess the story has traveled all the way here.
Jesus, the little birdie must have told you, huh? Thank you for the follow. Luna is not a freaky fish guy. Oh, that was an in-game thing. It was? There's something fishy about us. That's what they said. But it's true. I am not a freaky fish guy. I didn't get the time to change his name to Mako Tsunami after the incident. Won't be needing no boat then. Good point. Good point. You ever go on YouTube memory lane and watch compilation of old PlayStation games? Nah, because it's not a memory lane for me. I did not have access to all these consoles.
That's cool. It means I get to play games like this first time.
Nothing a good shower can't fix, right? Just dive in. The water looks lovely. It looks like green tea. Doesn't even look like that. I don't know what that looks like, but I'd be like, delicious.
Oh, let the mayor know about this. You'll be happy to hear about this.
Can I have a boat? Give me one of your boats. Wow, so I should have just told the truth from the beginning. Just kidding. We wouldn't have got the fishy dialogue.
Here it is. Did take the license for the boat? Take it.
Thank you.
I have to thank you. Thanks to you, we can go fishing and go to Tibaroa. If you need anything, just drop by.
We have accommodations too. I'll give you a good price. How old were you when you played Kingdom Hearts? I must have been like 7, 6. No, yeah, 7, 8. In the 7 to 8 to 9 to 10 age.
Oh, we can go sailing.
Oh wait, this is the hotel.
Bother.
Because I didn't complete it the first time I was playing it.
No, I want to get back on the boat. Let me back on. There we go. Such a cute little boat. Oh.
Up alright then. Now I know that this is the hotel.
No, I know for realsies.
Oh yeah, this is also another big reason that everyone who was disappointed with Kingdom Hearts 3, everyone's like, it's just your nostalgia talking. I'm like, nah man, there were legitimate issues.
Legitimate issues, I say. Oh. So many places to go. A flooded city, except like it's supposed to be this way. Ooh.
Flu and poison treatment is 50 gold. Get treated, why not?
Let yourself be eclipsed in the light of the glowing marble, whatever it may be.
Spin the wheel, Doc.
Wow. That was beautiful.
Back when Kingdom Hearts was a simpler tale. It really was. Not enough had happened to remember odd little details. To the mayor's house.
Whee!
Simple Kingdom Hearts is best. Yeah, now it's like, how about you wait like another 10 years to figure out what's in the box? Yen Sid was Xehanort all along. I don't know. Xehanort was, I don't, actually good, actually.
Are they coming yet? Coming yet? The heroes from Tiburon.
We already know that, it's Gwyneth Paltrow's head. What the fuck, Taylor? I didn't know that. Jesus. This is like when you spoil old man Link for me. No, it's not.
Oh, I couldn't sit still. I was just pacing around, waiting for you all. The story of your heroic deeds in Tiburon has reached us here in Fernie. It is wonderful what you did.
I did know, but never saw the movie. Right?
And now I would like you to listen to my story. Let me tell you my tale.
But please, wait. I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, because I tried a couple of times and then I was bored and I'm like, well, you know what? I only wanted to know because everyone's like, what's in the box? And they do it to emulate that. And I'm like, okay. Okay. Just stop remembering that spoiler and it'd be like, Taylor never spoiled you.
No, it's too late for me. I would like to talk briefly about the sad situation in this village. Would you please listen to me?
Sorry, we have no time. Oh my god, it's Mei Shen.
Okay.
Okay. Hey, Roscoe.
Shut the fuck up.
I hope that's not coming through. Let me know. It looks good. Have hammer and drill been at it again? I can't hear. Good, good. Yeah, it's a hammer. It's like by my head or something. Like, Jesus. How much what did that bathroom need? I suppose it was a bathroom. Maybe it did need a load of what. Anyway.
This is my daughter Far. A few days ago, my daughter was attacked by a wolf. Fortunately, the injury was not bad. However, since then, she hasn't talked at all. Probably from the shock of the incident.
What have I been up to? Only fun. Damn it, hammer.
Poor thing.
The wolf is becoming more savage every day. Now he has been joined by monsters from the Evergreen forest, and they attack people. I see. The warriors outside are the group headed for battle. Indeed, if we finish off the wolf, your daughter may become better.
It's trauma, Albert. It's not how it works. God's sake. Cunning, please.
But it is more complicated than that. The wolf called Kamoya that attacked Var was kept by a boy of this village until recently. And the boy who kept Kamoy, named Teo, has disappeared. On the night Var was injured, Teo disappeared from his home. Probably, he feels responsible and ran away. Teo has been Var's friends since they were little. They are best friends.
And you want us to cooperate with you on your mission?
Yes, of course I cannot force you. Now we have a lot of warriors. Maybe they are enough. Oh, sorry about this. I've made you listen for such a long time without thinking about you at all.
It's fine, bud.
Well, here's my apology. Won't you stay at my house for the night? It will be an honor to entertain heroes. Well,
Group huddle. Where's Congo for these discussions?
do you like Shauna? For tonight only. Thank you.
No, Cunning, that's not true.
I'm glad. Fa is happy too. She's been lonely since her mother passed away. Now, let me see. When you are ready to stay, come back and I will prepare dinner with Fa.
There they go.
Whee!
Ah, he's already got a soup on to boil. It looks lovely. I'm looking for Stardust. It's been so long. I can't believe that, to be honest, I've got to go back and give all my Stardust to just that one person. Dang it. Does he have a reflection of boiling water? That's pretty. It's so pretty. Eh. Okay. Dang it. Down we go.
Whee!
Oh yeah, because I arrived in a boat. Oh, imagine having a memory.
No memory card cannot play.
Hope you're feeling good and groovy today. You know, better than yesterday.
What a pretty boy.
To the right. No, wait, what did I put?
No, wait, no, no!
That was a mistake. Better than yesterday's win. Fucking definitely is. Ugh. Life and circumstance. No, I don't want to do that. Oh, dang it. Right.
Hello. Get out of my way. No! I'm a hero, don't you know who I am?
Sorry, but this road is closed. Take another road. You take another road. Oh, son of a bee.
Wasting my bloody time.
How things been going? Well, we got to the mares. And now I need to get to, like, I don't know. There's a Kamoy, there's a baby wolf, there's some shenanigans. I don't know where it's gonna go.
What? Well, welcome back.
can't always tell what the front and the left and the upper left is. It should be obvious, but I'm very directionless. The item shop. We might have to sell a few things. Probably not, though.
Oh, hi.
Buy some items! Oh, turns out I need an emergency doctor's appointment, so it's... Oh, no. Please don't phrase it like that. Oh, God. That's a nice, scary sentence. Emergency doctor's appointment. Hi, Evie. I hope everything's gonna be okay. Like the part where, yeah, you said yay for some potential hours off work. Which was, yeah, the main thing that I was a bit concerned about. Thank you for follow. Regular occurring pains in the chest. Oh god. I hope it's all good. Really, really hope so. What have you got? Oh no! Well, better buy this, considering how much fun petrification is. There we go. What? Oh, that's weird. Dogs don't usually do that. It's a dog and master, okay. Likely just stress. Oh yeah. The favorite. Just stress. I get you. I've had the kind of tummy aches recently where I'm like, that's stress. I know full well that's stress. Yeah. All the various things in life that's just like, oh, it's just stress, so just be less stressed. Like, thank you. I'll get right on that, Doc. Just smile. Oh, no. Don't stress. Simply don't stress, and your stress-related symptoms will be gone. I'd like to say, hopefully, they'd see how fucked they are without you, but they give you so little respect. Fuck 'em. Sip. Out for the evening rounds. Have a good stream. Take care, everyone. Hugs for all. Hugs, Fan! See you soon. Good luck. I hope your evening goes smoothly. I'll just be there laughing. Relax. Calm down. Relax. Don't do it.
You know what? There are fairies living in the Evergreen Forest. My storybook says so.
Oh, that's amazing.
The fairies in the Evergreen Forest. I want to see them.
Why are you following me? Oh, okay, they're just going in a little circuit. I felt like I slammed the door in their face somehow, even though I didn't mean to. Oh no. Right, okay, hello. Ugh. Oh no, I shouldn't have read the tale about the fairies in the Evergreen Forest, Co. My son says he wants to meet fairies in the Evergreen Forest. It's the problem of being too peppy. I'll let that be a warning to you. It's a kid's toy. I used to play with it. What do you mean you used to play with it? Just as a general thing? When I was a child, I saw reality in fairy tales too. I think it is part of the growing up process to know when a story is just a story. I disagree. Wait. What is this? As in the blue thing? It's kind of creepy. It looks kind of humanoid. I've never seen that Forest Co mistake before. You'll never see it again. Just that first line of dialogue.
Oh. It's never just a story, is it?
It's a drawer in another person's house. I shouldn't open it.
Didn't say you had to. God's sake, Dart. Live a little.
Whee! Stardust! Oh, heck! Oh, God, my book! My book where I have to note down my stuff and things. Eh?
There we go. I haven't done any savage raids yet. Time to start with your link that is in the link sent by Taylor by typing in the exclamation marks raids SL, where you can support me for free by getting up to level 12 for free. In the raid Shadow Legends.
What is this place called? I'll call it Fairy Child House.
Yeah, that one. Aw, Ganon. Thank you.
I do love the soundtrack. The castle soundtrack is still my favorite.
That was an expertly crafted switch from 14 to Raid Shadow Legends. I applaud it. Thank you. I need people to use my download link.
Sacks by Water and Bridge. I wouldn't associate any specific place with just Sacks is the problem.
Fairy Tail Child House.
First floor.
There we go. With just what? What? What did I say? I'm not feeling great, Ganon. I'm not feeling great. Never mind. Carry on.
Oh gosh, we were discussing this, right? I can't remember, Gareth. This is part of the problem, you know? Like, I think you can't use the same email. So, to be fair, I was all confident. I was like,
Yeah. I got all my friendos and they'll help.
but, we cannot go out without a boat. It is indeed the water city. But obviously, share a lot of communities with other people who've done the raid streams, so a lot of people already signed up with the one email that they use.
Really, this is all Dan's fault.
Yeah. It's good that I have my own domain.
Yeah.
Wonk. It's a deck brush we see on a boat. They use this to clean that up.
Oh. Hello.
Oh, is that Harris? It is!
Hello, Aris.
Sorry, you mentioned Bulgus again.
Sorry about Bulgus' disrespect. Everybody's feeling uptight before the battle with the savage wolf. Please excuse them.
Dart's good with it. He's explaining that he's good with it.
I understand you are not here to overcome the wolf. Be careful moving forward on your journey. DM it on Discord. That could be done.
Did you miss this, Cunning? Did you come in at just the wrong time? Yeah, guy called Bulgus. It is the view of this village from the sea. Wow. It's a hammock. It has been carefully stowed away.
But what about the stardust? The stars are coming out tonight. They're lighting up the sky tonight. For you. for you.
Where's my boat? I've lost it. I can't believe I don't have a salute emote. What is this? LunaMothWings salute coming to a set of partner slots near you soon. It is on the list of ones I was gonna do already.
Soon.
Yeah, be as speedy as I can.
Just worrying a lot doesn't bring anything good. In these times, you have to have a quiet state of mind. Rip a fishing rod with a quiet state of mind. Maybe you will see the world differently.
This is why I love fishing so much in video games, not in real life. I'd be like, cool, I just mangled that creature's mouth for nothing.
Kimoy ran away into the Evergreen forest
Co after he attacked the door of the mayor. Oh no, again! Why is it sometimes Forest Co? Oh god.
I was surprised to hear that Far was attacked. Kimoy was particularly affectionate to Far and Teo.
Very mysterious. If you ever need an emo animator, feel free to hit me up. Thank you. I'm gonna try and do it on my own, but there's a couple of them that like specifically want kind of like the more fluid animation rather than like frame by frame. That's where I'm like, I think it's time to outsource. I'm frightened. I don't have the technology.
Where's the LunaMothWings? This is the coffee. Silly.
Oh heck, imagine Luna emote pin badges. Why do I do everything myself? I eat the fish. I don't feel a need. I could do that, but I don't even know where any like actual decent fishing spots would be near me anyway. Yeah, with the good fluid stuff. Yes. Oh, that's so good. Are you proud? Are you proud, or were you like, no, it could have been better? Bring it back here. I'll improve it somehow. I don't know how, but it's still not good enough. Half Hawaiian, I eat the water. Oh dear.
Now we cannot imagine it, but although Kimoy is a wolf, it was very affectionate to people.
Oh yeah, you were here before. And now we are here together.
The save point.
I'll save it again. I don't know why aspirates don't actually eat that much fish. Fishing laws or something. I don't know. Norway's like, that's our water. And France is like, are you sure? And we're like, Fanny, apparently, is where we're at. I thought we were in the town of Fernie, but you know, the save menu seems to think differently. Huh. The typos in this fucking game. The fun never ends. Or should I say the Fanny never ends? No, I shouldn't say that at all. I'm running away. There's no evidence.
Hello.
Fuck's sake, Connie. That wasn't in my PS1 or PS3 versions. Are you sure? Hi, Wrist. How's it going?
I wanted to go to the National Library in Leningrad. You're worried too, right? Do something about the wolf.
I will. Sorry. Need to get my affairs in order. Can I get in that chest? It's a freight. It's a box for carrying in the ship. They're using this as a safe. I mean, it's been a while, but I feel like I'd remember. That's fair. Oh, God. That's one of my favorites. Like, you know, I'll still go on about it all the time. How many flippin' US English, UK Englishisms there are. No, wait, never mind. Okay, again, because of, like, media being everywhere, it would be very confusing to hear the term fanny pack. Because in the US, it's your bum. In the UK, it's actually, like, your vulva bits. So we just call them bum bags, but still, I would hear fanny pack everywhere, so I'd be like, does it need to be worn around the front? That was my poor little baby girl logic. There you go. Baby confused Brit Luna stories. Oh, I'm back here again. Wait, is that where my boat is? That's where my boat is! It's okay! All is well. Yeah. I'm lucky I stumbled across it again, or I'd have probably just forgotten the location entirely. This is so peaceful. And damn, I wish that were me. I know in a way it is me, but also it could be me actually. I remember the Pop-Tart tweet saying the best place for a Pop-Tart is the fanny with a picture of a fanny pack, and the reaction from people from the UK. How did it happen? Oh god. Oh, flippin' hell. Where are we going? Let's try the left.
Yeah, we haven't been there. Oh.
Okay.
What do you got?
Anything I actually want?
Oh.
Yes.
Yes.
Actually, not really. When magically attacked, SP is accumulated.
Yeah. Well, he could probably do with that. I don't know.
Sure.
Oh. Oh no. Get our boy some combat shoes.
Nope. The accessories are difficult. I feel like I'm not even changing them unless I really, really need to these days. Increases escape rate from physical attack by 20 points.
Well, what if
You were better at attacking with your magics. What if?
that makes him pretty powerful, to be fair.
There you go. You have an attack badge now. I put a link to the Pop-Tart tweet into chat for anyone who wants to see. Thank you.
If you want to join the Discord if you're not part of it already, then it's !socials to get the link. And also the links to follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Hooray! Advertising myself. It never gets less awkward. Hit that subscribe button and press the bell.
No, wait, come back. I've made a mistake. Here we go. Now I want a Pop-Tart. I haven't had Pop-Tarts in ages. They're the kind of thing that's just, it's not usually worth buying in the UK. Unless it's at like B&M or something. But yeah. Sorry, I'm just having a minute. Flippin' hell.
Are you the heroes from Tibaroa? Seems there is no need for you to show up.
What do you mean? Has he just dismissed us? I wanted to talk to the fisherman. What the heck?
We have so many warriors, the village will be back to normal soon.
No, it won't. I need to go fight a wolf or something. Huh. I don't know where to go fight wolves. Put this back in the hotel? This village is gorgeous, right? Like, they gave us Flooded Ruins V2, except this is a living, thriving community.
Oh, I could stay a night. No, no more.
Oh, I feel like if I ate one now, my teeth would do the thing. You know, there's just a certain powdered, sugary texture. Like, it's not even that powdered, but yeah. It puts your teeth a little bit on edge because you're like, this gonna be sweet. I'm not ready. Like, when I was young, I used to have, just some standard waffles, and the way that my mum would dress them up for me would be to just like pat a load of icing sugar in them. And I used to like when they'd be like in the little holes. And now I think about the texture on like the prongs of my fork or something, and it just makes me feel very uncomfortable, and I don't know why. There's a lot of this kind of plant in Fernie. It seems that's something to do with the warm sea.
Excellent. Hello. How are you?
How do you feel about Pop-Tarts, more importantly?
Hello.
Is this
5 times?
what I've been
5
praying
months!
for?
LunaMothWave.
What a weird coincidence! Oh my gosh, it was fated. Thank you so much for the 5 months. How are you? I'm great. I'm better than yesterday, and that's pretty great to me. Yeah, I mean, I feel a little bit, I don't know, brain dead more than anything. Emotionally exhausted, we'll go with that. But it's been a nice day.
Been with our dragoon, and we've been with the pretty water in a little boat. Talking about all sorts of things.
Five times, huh? No, the prize is mine. When are you going?
Where do I need to go to go?
The mayor said we're gonna leave tomorrow? Okay. But I've already slept in the hotel. I don't know who else I need to talk to. It's gonna get more and more difficult to remember who I've spoken to recently and who I've spoken to, like, not recently enough. Got to fully zone out earlier and make like 140 canapes. Very zen, would recommend. Did mention like earlier that whole thing that I always talk about with like Ghibli movies and the way that they make certain things seem so like meditative. You're like, damn, I wish I could enter that zone. Because it does turn into things like, you know, cleaning and, you know, just chopping vegetables.
Something's going on in the back of the village. Wonder what's going on?
Yeah, me too.
But I don't know because I'm struggling to get there.
Do I need my boat again? Did I abandon my boat too soon? Smells looking random domestic stuff look lovely. Yeah, you know, the flippin' cleaning dishes and gardening. What?
Hello.
The incident. Sorry, I better go get my boat. But this was the item shop. I'm struggling. Bays are important. No, wait, sorry. Oh, boats are important because it's the only way to get around. That is very true. I thought she was going to tell me something very important about bays. They have so many important things to say. I wonder if her name was Claire. Must be.
I'm lost.
What? Okay, right. Getting on the boat. Or I'll stay at the hotel again.
These are very important because their leaves help to improve various dishes. They do indeed.
And then you get to make a wish when you're the one with the stew that's got the bit of bay leaf in, like,
Thank you for bless.
front? Upper right. Because we need to go back to the mayor's house. Although he was just like, oh, leave and come back.
Welcome back.
In lieu of actual dinner, because it's getting late, I have chopped a kiwi banana and a hi-fi bar. That's fair. Mayor's house. Today was stressy. Oh yeah, never mind. Maybe later if you feel anywhere awake. No, because... But I did leave and come back, but you look like you're still not willing to... Oh, God. Hello? No, I am! We're good. We're ready to stay. Flippin' hell. I thought I needed to do another thing, and... Oh, never mind. It's fine. We're gonna stay here. We're gonna stay the night. We're gonna go... fight wolves or something. I don't know. Yes, we are.
Now let's have dinner.
I get the distinct feeling I'll end up on 14 later. That's fair. That's fair. Damn it, Gareth, you enabler.
Yes, dear? Are you sleepy? You want to go to bed together?
Probably she wants warmth. This does not look like a cold house.
Let's go to bed together.
I agree, Luna. All Gareth's fault.
No, I didn't mean it.
Gonna do some toast and while watching VOD later, I reckon.
That'll be fair enough.
Oh. Cute. When did we last hear this? It's so quiet. Give me a second, I'm gonna turn it up. That's the wrong window for it. There you go. That's a little better. This lullaby. Oh my god, is that Claire?